ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to give closing remarks at the ANC Limpopo elective conference. Meanwhile, the losing side of the 10th ANC Provincial elective conference there has accepted defeat and pledged their support for the newly elected Provincial Executive Committee. SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi is live for us there in Polokwane. Pimani, a very good morning to you once again. So has the ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa arrived? And I understand that there is some delays in today's program.
Good morning, Griselda, yet again. Indeed, we are at the Rancho Hotel outside Polokwane, where the ANC is hosting its 10th elective conference here in Limpopo. Griselda, as you rightfully stated, President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to address this gathering. The initial program that we got as members of the media was that he will be ascending that stage at about 12:30, but at this point we've not seen sight of him. We are not sure if he's arrived or maybe he's at a location that we are not aware of. But Griselda, earlier when I spoke to the provincial secretary, he said that they expect today's program to start at about 11 with a plenary session where they would announce the results of the election that was held last night, electing additional members. But it looks like there are delays in that start. To find out the reasons for these delays, I'm joined by the newly elected, re-elected deputy chairperson of the PEC in the province, Ms. Florence Razilane. Ms. Razilane, the program initially we were told would start at 11. Are there delays and what are the reasons?
A blessed afternoon to all the viewers of SABC. Let me indicate that indeed what you got from the provincial secretary to say our plan was to start between 11 and 11:30, it's correct. The delays for us, it's something that we understand on the basis that our delegates, they finished voting very late. So for the past 2 days, delegates were not sleeping at all. I think you can even attest to that because as media, you were part of us, but nothing untoward because we are having a very peaceful conference of the African National Congress here in Limpopo province.
And the president, when can we expect him? Is he still going to address this gathering?
According to the program that we have, the president will address the gathering. He will close this conference. We are also expecting the president. As I'm talking to you now, I can't confirm whether the president has arrived or not, because you will understand, as the president of the ANC and head of the state, there are some protocols to be adhered to. Security personnel, together with the provincial chairperson, Comrade Chupu Stanley Matawata, they will be busy handling that.
Merazilani, just to move away from party issues, now we must speak about your position. You were the deputy chairperson in the previous administration, and at some point you had to not continue with your duties as the deputy chairperson. You were also the executive mayor of the Vembe district municipality, and you were removed by the party from that position. Are you ready to continue these duties? Do you think you are now fit to proceed as you've been elected by your party members?
Let me start by correcting you. I was never removed by my party. I wrote a resignation letter on the basis that there were allegations. There was a lot of noise made by you media people. Then I felt for me to allow the organization, to allow the people to be at ease about this, let me write a resignation letter. If you can get access of that letter, I still have a copy. I indicated that I'm leaving Vembe District Municipality with a clean conscience, but I want to give people space to investigate whatever. And I'm sure even now, a lot of noise that you were making about my name, I'm referring to media people. It's not what is happening now when we follow what is happening with the matter of the VBS.
Merazilani, despite you stepped aside, as you were saying, you were never formally charged, but you were fingered in Advocate Cyril Ramaphosa's report where it said you might have received a Christmas gift. But I understand you, because of that clout, you decided to step aside. Right now, if a government position was afforded to you as you are now an official in the PEC, do you think you are ready? That clout is no longer hanging over you, that you would be able to avail yourself for such responsibility?
I think I made it clear even during that time that when the report of Advocate Cyril Ramaphosa was finalized, I was never afforded the opportunity to also give my own side of the story. But it was concluded. What is it that they wanted to achieve by then? It can be explained better by those who were running with the process, not me. So coming to the question that you are raising related to the government, before I can even get there, it's true that I was instructed to step aside by my own political party. It was a decision of the NEC, which I welcomed and respected as a disciplined member of the ANC. But coming to matters related to government, that one I cannot talk to you about it. What I know is that I've been elected to serve as the deputy chairperson of the ANC in the province. It has got nothing to do with government. ANC is about serving people. It's not about for you to ascend to a position in government. So for all ANC activities, I'm fully available because branches of the ANC in Limpopo has afforded me that opportunity to lead.
Merazilani, as we wrap up, are you now telling us that you've been given the clearance by the NEC that asked you to step aside to now resume your duties in the party?
You see, when the NEC decision was communicated, it was even all over in the media space. So if you still bring back this question, I don't know what is it that you want me to say, because the decision of the NEC, it was not a secret decision, it was communicated, it was all over.
Now to
what do you mean by clearance?
Can you now proceed as deputy chair as you couldn't previously?
I've been voted to be the provincial deputy chairperson. And here I am. You are interviewing me because I'm the provincial deputy chairperson of the ANC in the province. And I can't run away because you are interviewing me related to the task assigned to me by branches of the ANC in Limpopo.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Criselda, there you have it. Miss Florence Razilani saying she has every right to be at this conference and to resume her duties. She doesn't want to give us an answer on whether the same NEC that instructed her to step aside without a criminal charge has now said she can now resume her duties. Criselda, we will be keeping an eye on this conference. They're telling us that it's about to start inside the hall behind me and that the president should arrive at any moment, and then we will be keeping you updated, Criselda.
All right, Pimani, thank you very much indeed.